Welcome back to the sanctuary. I'm your only sanctuary speaker. I deliver messages in a different way, in a unique way. I'm a writer and I'm a speaker, so sometimes I write as I'm reading the messages here, and sometimes I just speak it out loud whenever it comes to mind. That's within the message. So, in this sanctuary, cozy vibe, we open the doors to a cozy home of the universe, to every aspect of your being, because all beings have a voice, yes, and they are welcome here. I only ask for good intentions and a community of growth and inspiration, because we are all growing as one unit together. So there shouldn't be an interference of growth between one another. So today the title is the action of practicing the movement within. And I just want to state that I'm proud of you because you're taking the time to actually heal. It takes a brave one to heal, actually, within. It's not an easy task. This is a movement of cycles that is endless. You cannot put a time frame on your healing, on your process of real eyeing the secrets within you that has been silenced, that has been suppressed, that has been going against you from birth in this world. It took time and dedication to silence you, silence the inner child within you. The school system took years upon years to silence that inner imagination. So it's going to take you time and practice to sit down actually and to heal those parts. To heal those parts of you that your imagination needs, that creation of being, to elevate that vision within you so you continue that success within. Because as long as you are doing that success within, the outer success is going to be fulfilling. So I just want to state that I'm so proud of you, if no one told you that, because it takes a brave one to actually heal and be like, you know what? Maybe everyone is money hungry right now, but you know what? I'm gonna take that luxury to put in healing first, and then the material can actually form after my process of healing. So we thank you for the healing process that you're taking forward, because healing one is healing another. Because once you are guided to enter someone's life, you'll give a message of guidance to another that needs to hear that voice within. So we thank you as a unit, because I am this one to give you this guidance today of this word. That we thank you for your healing, and we thank you for being that brave one to be like, fuck it. I'm gonna put the time to love me. The material gain could come after, but loving me comes first. That's what you said. And you better stand on it, 10 toes down. Yeah, I'm talking to the ones in the back too. And I was gonna say también. Ones in the back. You feel me? Alright? The ones that were goofy around in school. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all in the back. Because you need to come forward, my dear, to be in that front of the line, because you are being called in that front of the line. Stop being in the background, in that shade, in that shadow. Come into the light within you, my dear. That is that true form. So I'm speaking to you directly. The one that was goofing around, imagining during that time frame when you was in school and you was tapping with that rhythm of life. Yeah, I'm talking to you, that one. Come forward, my dear, because we need you in that front line. Your line needs you to be that leader. Stop being in the shadows. That is not a way to live. So the practice now is to tune your frequency, to embody that inner being within you that is calling you to be that real one. Yeah. You calling yourself real, my dear? I'm calling you out. You have to have courage to be in the front line, and your ancestors are letting you know in this message that being in the front line is not an easy job. It's easy to speak about it, but actually doing the work and the action it's not easy. It's not an easy job. If it was easy, then everyone would be in the front line, and all this chaos and all this spiritual warfare wouldn't be if that was the case. Being in the front line is to honor the ones that were doing the front line work before your generation of creation in this life, and to move forward with that work of your line of being. There's different forms of messages. You could be an artist, like how I keep on stating in this. There's beautiful work in different forms of artistry. It's not only being a reader, it's not only being a messenger. Sometimes there are messages in art. Sometimes there's messages in real life creations. Maybe you're just a different form of that art vision. You could paste different things together to form into one vision. There's different light and different forms of creation that you could obtain and be that unique one. We're not always to deliver a reader message. Some of us are not guided to do tarot. Like, I'm not guided to do tarot. I'm guided to be a writer. I'm guided to speak and to use my voice. You know, that's a different type of, you know. So, to each his own, you know. As long as you doing a work to uplift, then it shouldn't matter what you're doing. If it brings you happiness, then you're doing something. It doesn't have to have a label. Like, none of this, they're just terms. In ancient times, there were terms too, but in this movement now, it's not all about labels and terms. It's about you doing the work, actually. And whatever makes you happy in this life is your line of work. Your line of work is not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be easy, calm, and collected. It's supposed to be giving you ease. Ease, the flow. You see that? You see that? Flow. You see that? Yeah. It's not supposed to be hard. So, your existence matters more than you can imagine. If the message is your true self, beginning or continuing to practice, to place, act of service, to love your roots internally, intentionally, is to practicing to the future self of you, sensing your overflow self of purpose within you. As you see the divine sunlight, then you have come to the right place in this sanctuary of life. It's okay. It's okay. You know, in my beginning stages, you know, I was seeing people saying the sunlight, the sunlight, the sunlight, and I was like, what? What does that actually mean? I had to sit down with myself and realize the sun is me. The sun is me. The light is me. Whatever I do is a form of light, is a form of creation. That is me. I am the sun. As they state in religion, because I'm not, you know, different terms is acknowledged in this space. If you are into religion, that's nice for you, but I'm not. I have to be real with you. But the sun is within me. What they state is real, but the sun is within you, my dear. So know that that is real. Okay? My dear, showering your inner life is showering the love to your fertile tree, is place an act of growth and blooming your spirits higher in gratitude for peace as your light the path for your spiritual journey is the act to loving your ascension, is loving your meditation if you are guided to do meditation, consciousness to opening the fields of the rising stars to spark the divine light that is your will to experience your worth and happiness. Open up and feel your cup with your fulfillment is your dreams with intentions to smell the sweetness of the vocals, singing the movements, to elevate into stripping your soul from limitations, to being extracted from your soul of the old cycles that has been placing in your soul and limiting your remembrance. Rising in the wisdom is to practice as we are the sages, to cleanse, filtering the cries to the deepest messages of the knowing our power, to the true meaning of that I am the one to speak the most about the world creation, your given life. Placing your growth in groundings is sharing the singing, lifting instruments, your strength connections to our world inside is keeping and lifting your spirits higher. As you are willing to practice the melody of movement, you are able to hear your voice, the higher self shining vivid colors of the rainbow of light. You are participating in the virtual reality, the present moment of your life, to preserve the sacred life for all futures. You are the service to your life, and others along the way is the best you can show yourself as a beautiful song, to sing the blissfulness, blessing, to receive the most from your heart in this lifetime. And the guidance is you are being called to use your soul as a vision by encouragement to pursue your biggest dreams and aspirations. Your angels are supporting your efforts, that you are closer to manifesting your desires. A reminder, it's your own journey. Your own journey. And your responsibility to be the one to make the universe, to make your universe plan for yourself and focus on the good and trusting that things will work out for the best. So you have to believe in yourself before others believe in your vision. Okay? Embrace the magic that your dreams will be fulfilled by the universe that is inside of you. The sunlight that they say is inside of you. And I also want to give a message to my future self as a little record of an offering to myself of every moment that I get closer to my act of service for my higher self. You are a guiding light of extra sensory, of awareness with cosmic divine support in your life. You are trusting in your positive navigation to your journey, and your angels and your team will follow your path in communication to your new life of beginning. You are a true believer in the willing to live, to becoming a leader, because You have good qualities shown by loyalty. You said yes to your dreams, your journey, your path. So now you are willing to fulfill that life that you've been envisioning for so long. That inner child knew that you will be the one, and to guide others along the way to see the truth and the vision of the divine. So I thank you for your true, authentic self in every aspect of your life. We are divine and blessed by the stars in the sky. So this is the message. I thank you for being here in this cozy vibe, to enjoy the sanctuary, to be seen, to be heard, and also to be the divine within you, to continue that path of uniqueness, because we need realness in this world. We cannot be real if you are operating in fakeness within you. You have to strip away everything that is fake around you so you could be real in your life. You cannot state that you are real if you are not doing the realness inside. So this is a real message to a real one, to continue. Or if this is your beginning, hello, welcome to this beautiful tribe where we uplift one another, but our own journey is our own responsibility. Our own dreams are our own responsibility. So it's your responsibility to continue to be that leader in your line, because there are ones that couldn't continue. Okay? That's the real message. There were ones that couldn't continue, that fell into that darkness, that shadow self. That fell in that shadow self, that is hurting inside, that is eating them